Lanka now. Sri Lanka's former President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, who fled abroad after mass protests in July, has returned to the country from Thailand. It's been almost 2 months since he left Sri Lanka amidst the biggest economic crisis of the country. In July, thousands of people had stormed his official residence, and the disgraced president then fled the country on a military plane, first to the Maldives and then to Singapore, from where he sent in his resignation that paved the way for veteran politician Ranil Wickremesinghe to become president. Srinjoy joining us for more on this. Srinjoy, Gotabaya Rajapaksa has returned to Sri Lanka. The question is, will he stand trial? That's what the protesters have been demanding.
Well, that's for the government to decide, and we will have to see what the current government, has to work on. Let's not forget, it was Gotabaya who got first the current president to be prime minister, and then after he left as president, though he belonged to the opposition parties. So that is the important point to see. It has to be said that there is huge anger against Gotabaya Rajapaksa, though hopefully that will dissipate a little now that these financial packages are coming from the World Bank and IMF and so on. The point is, if you have no food, if you have no fuel, if you have no medicines in the hospital, naturally the people of the country will get upset, and they were hugely upset. But we will have to see what the current president does, because it is the decision will be up to him, and we will have to see how much pressure there is on him before we know whether Gotabaya Rajapaksa will stand trial or not. We have to see what the government does, not just with Gotabaya Rajapaksa, but the entire family. His brother, Mahinda, was the president once and then prime minister when he was president. So these are things that will have to be looked at. Let him arrive. Let us see how much anger there is still in Sri Lanka. And then, of course, what the situation on the ground is, what the food situation is, what the fuel situation is, what the medicine situation is. All of that will have to be looked at.
Srinjoy, stay with us. We need you on the next big story that is coming.